Ford Dealers of America, who sell and service Ford cars and Ford trucks, present Burr Tillstrom, creator of Kukla, Ollie, and all the Kuklapolitan players, with Fran Allison in Kukla, Fran and Ollie.
Not quite the way we used to do it. Die, die, die. Die, 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 die. Die, die. Francis!
Yes,
Francis, dear, would you mind coming here a minute, please?
not at all.
How are you today?
Fine, and you?
Oh, fine. Oh, still got your hair like that.
Yes,
That's lovely.
I'm glad you like it.
Oh, I think it's fine. It's
What do you-
real. Very original.
Yeah, well, not very original, but
I like it, dear.
thank you.
I was going over some of my old songbooks that I found in my trunk.
Oh,
Some of these are some hill tunes from.
oh, and they're beautiful.
I say,
too.
lovely. That's where I used to live, you know.
Well, yes, you mean in North Carolina.
North Carolina. Yes.
Mhm.
I just going over this one. Do you just give it a little whistle there, would you? I just.
Da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da, beautiful.
That nice?
Old Smoky.
Old Smoky. Yes, that's a nice one.
You know, Beulah,
Hmm?
I don't think you were over. No, I believe you weren't. But last week, you know, when the Music Operators of America were here,
Yes, yes. I didn't get over. I'm sorry.
well, I was sorry, too, because I met some wonderful people from down your way.
Oh,
One young man in particular,
Oh?
and he asked to be remembered to you.
who was that?
Well, he's not from North Carolina, but he's from Tennessee, as a matter of fact.
Oh, well, that's close by. Lots of
Eddie
friends.
Arnold.
Oh, yes, yes, I know
Oh,
him.
so handsome.
Yes, I know
And
him very well.
sings so well.
Yes, he does very well on those songs. Very well.
Well, he does very well on record, you know.
Oh, yes, he does. I know.
Goodness, I don't know. I forget how many million it is he's working on now.
Oh, really?
Records,
Oh,
that
that's
is. And
wonderful.
I don't know about the other thing either.
Well, good for him.
Met Tom Parker was up with him, and
Well,
he had on the most handsome outfit.
those Smoky boys down there, you know, they do pretty well.
Yes, they do.
Almost as good as the Blue Ridge kids. I was in the Blue Ridge, you see.
Mm-hmm.
Which Normal was perched right on the top of one of the Blue Ridge mountains.
Was
down
it, Beulah?
there. Yes.
Did you ever get up around Nashville?
Oh, yes, yes. We used to fly over there for weekends.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful
But
country.
I tell you, Witch Normal's quite an interesting place because there is no known approach to it except by broomstick.
Is that a
That's
fact?
right.
My goodness. Well,
Mother lived in a little more accessible place.
how'd you get all your supplies in? By a kind of airlift? I
Yes,
suppose.
broomstick airlift.
Gee, that's wonderful.
But it was just wonderful. We girls used to have so much fun up there. We used to take part in many of the folk dramas, and we used some of these songs that Mr. Arnold and, well, so many people have been using lately, and it just brought it back, and I was looking over that particular one, Forsaken. That was, oh my, that was a sad one. You should have heard. The girls' choral group used to get out at night. We'd sing some of the sorority songs, and then around the campfire, and we used to make special campfire with brimstone, and we'd sit around there, and I don't know, it was just so lovely, smelling that wonderful brimstone, and then we'd start singing, and you should have heard the blend
sound
of our...
carries for miles down there.
Yes, it does.
Really?
I remember one time, we had echoes, too.
Sure you would have.
I remember one time, as a matter of fact, we worked it out on a schedule. We'd go out, say, Saturday morning, sing our whole choral group, you see, and work it out. And 10 days later, it would come back, and we'd just sit there and enjoy the whole concert.
Would you really?
Yes.
What? Wonderful.
It added an effect, too, sort of an echo effect, so it sounded like twice as many girls.
Mm-hmm.
There was one time there I noticed a bass voice, and I don't know how it got in.
Well, I wouldn't know either.
I suppose that maybe somebody else, along the way patched in,
Probably.
Probably. But those dramas, they were very wonderful. They were all simple things about, mothers and fathers and girls, young girls being in love and wanting to get married.
Oh, yeah. Well, we must do one someday.
I'd love to, wouldn't you?
Yes, glad to, Beulah.
What have you got planned for today?
Oh, well, I hadn't thought of it as of today, but...
Oh, well, come on, dear. Let's strike while the iron is hot.
Oh, well, Beulah, if I were... Because I know you're very familiar with it, wouldn't be...
No, there's one, as a matter of fact, that I wrote. Let's see, I wrote about this. It included this song in it. Be very good. Be very nice, dear.
Well, Beulah, I
don't think I could do it anymore, this part, because things have changed a little since I was at Witch Normal.
Well, maybe a
My hair
little.
has turned to silver. A little bit.
A little.
My hair was rust-colored before.
Was it, Beulah?
Yeah, it turned to silver overnight.
It did.
Yes, it took quite a bit of bleach, but it turned overnight. We did it up at Witch Normal. We girls used to get together and make fudge and bleach our hair.
Oh, that's lovely.
I had a henna rinse once. That was
pretty daring.
Oh, that was terrible. Stopped traffic for miles.
I wouldn't be at all surprised.
Why don't we try it, dear? Now, let's ask Kukla, maybe. I tell you, let's just see if he has anything planned. We won't do it.
Well, all right, fine.
Kukla! Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo! What you doing, Francis?
Crossing my fingers. Nothing.
Woo-hoo! Kukla! Hi, Fran.
Hi, Kukla.
Nothing planned for tonight. I was going to take a bath, then read for a while and go to sleep.
I mean right now.
Well, no, nothing particular. Why'd you kiss that?
You must have planned something.
No, I didn't. And look at all these. That's the book I got the cuckoo from.
Yes, lovely.
Hey,
song.
we thought. That's it now. Let's do it. Let's do it, Francis. What? Do what? We thought we'd do a little folk drama. Oh, I think that'd be wonderful because we didn't have a thing planned for tonight. Not a thing. Good. Well, I'm glad I had these typed up. Here's a couple of scripts here. Gee, this is a wonderful song. Would you like to be in it? Oh, no, don't count on me, Beulah.
Well, Beulah, well, you take my part, Kukla.
No, Fran, no, I won't. Might need you for a walk-on, so stand by. Oh, okay. What's the story going to be about? Oh, I don't know. We'll make it up as we go along. I'll give you a little outline. Let me see. There's Oh, I know the story that we like so well. The story of this young girl, Polly. See? Mm-hmm. She was living with her mother and father. They were farmers. They lived in the mountains. They were, mountain farmers.
Were they poor farmers?
No, they'd done very well, as a matter of fact. Quite well. And they lived there, and this girl, lovely young girl, but she was so timid, she just would never accept any young man. And, I guess, my gracious sake, she was nigh on to 16, and she hasn't accepted a proposal yet. So they were kind of worried because they thought she'd be an old maid.
Yes, very backward.
Yes. So this, of course, this is in the hill country,
Mm-hmm.
And so this mother and this father, they did their very level best to get this young girl, give her enough courage to accept a young man who was poor but honest, who lived on the adjoining mountain.
I see.
He was sort of a wayfarer. He traveled around. He had great adventure spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And so they did everything they could. And what's in the script there, if you'd like to try it? Why don't we try it, dear? Wear your new sunbonnet.
Okay.
I'll be the mother.
Well, now you help me as we go along.
Yeah, I'll be the mother.
All
Fletcher
right.
can be the father. And you be the younger. I tell you, well, let's get Cecil Bill. Well, I'll set the scene myself. We could have the opening scene in the evening. Right after dinner. We're all sitting around the table. What's the matter, dear? Remind you of home? The father, he always keeps his spoon in his cup. Mother was a lady. She used a saucer. Well, let me see. My apron on. Fletcher,
I heard all about it. I'm just dying to get started. There's nothing I like better than folk operas and folk music and folk dramas. Well, sir, here we are in supper. Francis, you getting your sunbonnet on?
Yes.
Remember, you're the daughter now. And you're just, you've finished your dinner and you're just about to clear away the table now. Where's your mother?
Father, you're not going to eat with your hat on again, are you?
Why, certainly, my dear. I'm rich but eccentric.
Keep your spoon in your cup.
I know. Dangerous. Mother always tells me to ship my oar, but I'm not very careful.
I read in the magazine where that's not considered the thing to do at all.
Well, I'm sorry.
Hello, Polly.
Hello, Mother.
How are you, dear?
If you've finished eating, I'll be happy to clear away the dishes.
Well, no.
And
No,
right up the
your
kitchen.
daddy and I'll clear away the dishes. I imagine you've got plans tonight. You want to go out.
No, I have nothing at all to do.
Isn't Johnny coming down to see you?
No.
That's strange. Well,
He asked to come over, but I told him that I'm in the midst of long division, and I am so taken up with such a wonderful subject that I refused his offer to stop by for the evening.
Hiram, what kind of a daughter have we?
I'm beginning to wonder, my dear. Somehow, some way, we've got to get her to accept young Johnny, because he is such a fine fellow, and they are obviously very much in love.
If you have quite finished, I will remove the dishes from the table.
All right, dear, you make clear. You really don't have to, though. I'd be most happy to do it. Wouldn't we, dear?
Why, you bet, except that I intended to spend the evening counting my gold tonight.
Oh, well, I'll help you do that. She's gone. She goes up to her room every night, ever since I tell you, I don't think the psychology works, Hiram.
Well, I told you, my dear, you shouldn't forbid her to see Johnny. Gracious sake. Sometimes that just doesn't work.
I thought it would work like opposite. I thought that if we told her she couldn't see him, that she'd just run away. I think that they're going to be very unhappy if they don't get married. They're very much in love.
Well, whatever will we do, my dear?
Well, let me think it over. How about a little jealousy or something like that?
Well, perhaps so. Why don't I run down and tell Johnny that she's in her room, and maybe he can come galloping by on his horse and throw some pebbles on the roof and come up to see her.
That'd be good. That'd be good. But we're just working a little jealous element somewhere. That girl has got spunk. It's taking us a long time to find it, that's all.
Let me go now, my dear, and I will tell Johnny.
All right, run along. Down the bunny trail, skip, skip, skip. Some way we must find how I can bring those two together. All right, Francis. In your room now.
In my room. 48 goes into 96 twice. Put down the 2. Bring down a 9. 48 does not go in to 9, so you place a 0 and bring down the following. Hark! What it can be. Hark! What it can be.
What can it be?
Hark! What can it be?
Polly! Polly!
Oh, it could not be.
Polly!
Johnny, whatever are you doing looking in my window?
But...
What if my mother and father were to find you there?
Who do you think's holding the ladder?
Oh, no.
Oh, I mean, my dear Polly, come, it is time. Let us run away and get married now.
Oh, no.
I know I am merely a poor but honest fellow, but still, I have a
do
great
not
heart.
seek wealth. I am happy in the home of my parents, and here I shall stay. We are both but youngsters and do not know our own minds.
Where did you learn those lines?
Beulah gave them to me.
You have to read them like that? Huh? This is a romantic story. Come, my dear, come. We must be off. We must run away.
No, no.
Very well. If that's the way you feel about it, very well.
Oh-ho! So I attached you two together after I had forbidden you to see each other.
Oh, whatever shall I do?
Well, my dear,
Mother dear, I can explain.
You may as well know, my dear. You may as well know. This fellow is not true to you. Only today I saw him with a dark-haired woman.
But...
No. And you swore undying love for me.
But, my dear,
You swore you would be faithful till the sands of the desert grow cold.
But...
I'm sorry, dear, to break this news to you like
Oh,
this.
that's all right.
Oh,
I shall simply die for love.
you've been forsaken, my
Yes.
dear.
I have to go and get the word.
What? Oh. Right there in the middle there.
Tell me what it's got.
Now.
He once did love with fond affection, and his heart was all for me, until a dark-haired girl proclaimed him, and now he cares no more for me. So go and leave me if you wish to. Never let me cross your mind, for if you think me so unworthy, go and leave me, never mind. It's many a night while you lie sleeping, dreaming of your sweet repose, while I, poor girl, am broken hearted, listening to the wind that blows.
Francis, Polly, you're not going to take this lying down, my dear. Gracious sake. Where is the spoken spirit of the family? Why, this dark-haired girl,
No,
But dear,
alas,
you must go out and fight for your loved one.
no,
Do not let a silly dark-haired stranger like that come around.
no. I'll be the only girl in the 8th grade who's single.
What a daughter. What are we going to do? What are we going to do?
Well, how did it work?
Oh, it didn't work.
I told you, my dear, your psychologist... Can't see you. Oh, there you are. Your psychology is all wrong. Why do you have to wear these huge sunbonnets?
Because it protects my nose and my lovely southern complexion from the strong winds and sunshine. I could not bear to have freckles.
My dear, I have another idea. Perhaps they have not run away because, well, perhaps she does not want to ride in that old wagon with the horses.
Say, that's a good idea. Perhaps if we gave them some means of transportation, they'd dart off like two young deer.
Come with me.
To the cabin. Oh, that's how that show. Hiram! How perfectly beautiful! What is it?
This, my dear, is a 1951 Ford.
How perfectly magnificent! Oh, for me?
Well, my dear, I thought perhaps it would be a good idea to give it to Polly, and then maybe she would just feel like getting in behind the wheel and driving off, or she might feel like having Johnny get in behind the wheel and they drive off together, and just might give them a little inspiration. You know how young folks are.
Well, now, it just might. I suppose. Oh, wouldn't it be wonderful? What a wonderful way to spend a honeymoon, driving off through the country in this 51 Ford. Oh, my dear. Isn't that lovely?
Oh, well, it has many things that do not just appear on the surface, my dear. For instance, the automatic ride control with a new and unique spring system automatically adjusts the spring reaction to ever-changing road conditions.
And in our part of the country, that's really something, believe me. Road conditions are never the same 2 days in a row. Oh, and what beautiful colors.
Oh, these colors they're well, we call them color-keyed interiors. You see the seat upholstery, the door, and the quarter panel, everything. Everything is all made to harmonize. See, the inside harmonizes with the outside colors.
Oh, I can see that. Isn't that lovely? Gracious, what's this little gadget here?
That's the key, my dear. And by simply twisting the key a little farther to the right than normal, the starter is engaged.
Oh, isn't that wonderful? My. Well, say, I'm true to you, dear, and I love you dearly, but someone came along with 51 Ford for me. I think I just might ride off into the blue sunset with him. I just might do it.
Well, my dear, I thought perhaps that you and I might have the Victoria. Would you like that?
Oh, I'd love to see it. Well, look, we'll put this right outside in front, and perhaps we'll give her an idea. Maybe they'll just. I'll tell Johnny too. Oh, and here's another idea of mine, dear.
What's that? Gracious sake! One of our old curtains.
We don't need it anymore. I made it into a bridal veil.
For whom?
For Polly. Polly, dear. Thought I might just give her an idea. Go on, you go out and polish the board. Polly, dear. Your old mother brought you presents.
Oh, Mother, you've been far too kind to me already. You need not buy me any more presents.
Oh, but dear, I want you to try the song. Look at this.
Why, it's one of your curtains, Mother.
Not anymore, it's not.
What is it now, Mother?
We're rich. We've got a bridal veil now.
This is a bridal veil?
Well, it originally was. It was my bridal veil, and I made it into curtains, and now I think it's high time for the bridal veil again.
Oh, but I have no use for such a garment.
My dear, I wish you'd try it on.
Well, I can only try to please you, Mother. I will try it on.
Please do. Honestly, I'll go tell Johnny. He'll come in. He'll see her in the bridal veil. I'll fix him.
Wow, look at that 51 Ford. Polly! Polly!
Yes?
My dear. The answer is yes, then, at last?
Oh, faithless one.
Faithless one?
I'm simply stretching some curtains for my mother.
Oh, I thought perhaps that at last the time had come when you... What do you mean, faithless one?
You forsook me for a dark-haired stranger.
Dark-haired stranger? Oh, now I know. Oh, woe that we should have this misunderstanding. I hope it is not too late to settle this strange misunderstanding. Wait here. That dark-haired stranger was... Oh, well, you will meet her in a moment. You'll just wait.
Explain not.
Well, I don't have to explain. Just a moment. Mother.
Little does he know, my heart is breaking.
Here's your dark-haired stranger. My mother.
Mother! Hello, dear! Oh, Johnny, why didn't you tell me before? Welcome to the family! Oh, thank you, Mother. You're very welcome. I shall try to be a good daughter to you. Well, you're a very sweet young thing. You have not lost a son, but gained a daughter.
How wonderful. Well, you excuse me. I've got a little work to do. I'm going to a party over in Nashville.
But, Mother, that's 150 miles away.
Oh, no distance at all in my 51 Victoria. Ford, that is.
Your mother is a very contradictory personality.
That's not her real hair.
Isn't it?
Well, it's her real hair. But it used to be dark, but you know how those things go.
She doesn't.
Yes, I think she does, but I don't mind. Oh, come on now. I've got the horses outside and got the wagon and say, my horses ain't hungry. They won't eat your hay.
Well, your horses are outside, so are my words, so I'll go get them.
Oh. Oh, my horses ain't hungry. They won't eat your hay. I'll hitch up my horses and drive right away. Your mama and papa, they think I'm too poor, so I'll hitch up my horses and drive from your door.
Oh, that I care. I'd drive right away with you now, if I dare. My mama and papa, they want me to home, but I love you, sweet Johnny, and with you I'll roam.
Hey, your mama and papa and family, I'm told, say all I be wantin' is part of your gold. But Polly, sweet Polly, oh, how can you stay with my horses hitched up and I'm a-going away?
I hate to leave Mama. She treats me so kind, but I do love you so, darling Johnny of mine. You must tell me, darling, if with your arms, that deep in your heart I'll always be home. So goodbye now, dear Mama, we're leaving today. We'll drive along southward and feed on the way.
Yeah, 'cause young love is happy, you're far than old.
And that's all of our story we care to be told.
Get up there.
We can lead the horses.
Beep, 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 beep.
Our car is Oh, Mother, wait for us.
Hey! Well, I didn't realize you kids were going my way.
Well, really, if you don't mind, we'd love to join you.
I was a little tired of that old horse and wagon anyway.
Well, I'm so happy to be able to give you this as a wedding present. It's mine, you know.
Oh, no, my dear, this is mine.
I distinctly heard my father and mother say that it was to be mine.
Oh, no, my dear, I'm terribly sorry, but this one is
Johnny,
mine.
you may as well start by now, keeping your mother out of this.
Mother, why didn't I stay back on the farm?
Well, come on, my dear. You can go to Nashville with me and lots of fun people there.
I think she's going to be a very domineering person.
Hey, kids!
Mother!
That was... Oh, no, I'm just fueling now.
Or you...
Yeah, the show's over. That was fine.
Is that all there is to it?
Yes, they like
There
that.
are 2 more pages over there.
Oh, I wonder what that's for. I don't think it's for this show, though, dear.
Bill, did you really write this?
No, I didn't write it. We wrote it together. The girls, the sorority.
I see.
Yeah. I thought it was kind of fun the way we worked in the commercial, though, didn't you think?
Oh, I thought you did a beautiful
I
job.
probably did, too. Well, I always believe in that sort of thing if we can, you know. The old and the new mixed together like that, I think it's a wonderful thing.
My mother-in-law made off with our wedding present.
Oh, that's right. That's more where that came from.
Really?
Yes, when you buy for the future, honey.
By Ford.
You'll never run your car through fire. You'll never drive like this. But it's nice to know that your Ford is as dependable and as easy to handle as it is tough. It's designed and built to meet the most extreme tests. A steering failure here could spell disaster, but these 1951 Fords prove their dependability. See the great new Ford. Drive it. You can pay more, but you can't buy better. The musical director of Kukla, Fran and Ollie is Jack Fascinato. The producer is Beulah Zachary, the director Louis Gomovitz, and the costume designer Joseph Lockwood.
And this is Bert Tillstrom thanking you on behalf of Kukla and all the Kukla Paladin players.
Remember to visit your friendly Ford dealer. We think you'll agree with him. You can pay more, but you can't buy better. Kukla, Fran and Ollie came to you from Chicago.
NBC Television.